Shabbat Shalom and welcome to our 17th virtual service. Always remember, put on that mask, respect others. Even though you may not find it to be comfortable, it's helping you and it's helping them. For those of you that have enjoyed watching our service all these weeks and you haven't joined, think about it. It's easy to go online, join and become a member of B'nai Vail. Many of you are now able to choose to have your elective surgeries and I don't get to know about them. So please, give me a call, let me know what surgery you're having, and we'd like to put you on the Mishaberach list, and I'd like to stay in touch and see how things are going. To keep our services fresh every week, as we do in the chapel or virtually, we're adding new prayers, new intros, new locations, new songs, always to keep something fresh for you and interesting as you watch every week with us. So, give me a call, stay in touch. I love hearing from you. And Shabbat Shalom.
May the Shabbat candles that we now light inspire us to see justly and gently, to look honestly and with kindness, to see what is holy in each other. Please join me with Cantor Michelle as we light the Shabbat candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu Lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom.
As the cantor continues with Hine Matov, taken from Psalm 133, we read, "Behold how good it is for brothers and sisters to sit together in unity." When we sing Hine Matov, we're providing, the opportunity to reflect on Ahavat Chinam, a love for each other that exists purely and without any motive. Our prayer here is to remind us that we're part of a larger community. And there's an inclusiveness where everyone is invited to sit together in harmony and peace. Hine Matov.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Cantor Michelle finally got me to do a video. I'm here on the back porch of the Vail Interfaith Chapel. It's a lovely day, a little cool, and I want to say that I've really enjoyed talking with everybody and I miss all of you. We're trying to do our part here at the office and mask up, and I know you can't see me smile, so Shabbat Shalom.
מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יללה יללה לה 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 לה, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יללה יללה
I'd now like to continue with the prayer that talks of God's expectations. God has pointed us in the direction of good and right living. For in the book of Micah, we talk about it as the compass and star that guides us each day and night. God asks of me to do justice, treating others with kindness and compassion. God asks of me to be merciful, forgiving others and releasing old grudges. And God asks of me to walk humbly without pride and self-importance, but with humility and grace worthy of our people. Amen. We're now going to continue with the singing of L'chu Neranenah, taken from Psalm 95. This psalm, composed by David, is a song, well, according to legend, has references to the time the Israelites wandered through the wilderness. As the cantor continues, L'chu Neranenah. Our service now continues as I will read for you Psalm 92. It is good to give thanks to you, O Lord, to praise your name through song, to speak in the morning of your loving kindness and your faithfulness each night. To the music of the lute and the harp, the melody of the lyre, I'll sing with my delight. As the cantor continues, Tzadi Katamar. Let me now continue with the prayer that talks about God's wondrous creations. As we join together to celebrate Shabbat, we take in the greatness of God's creations. As the snow melts from the mountain peaks on high, let our worries of the week flow away. As the mountain springs give forth fresh water, let our souls feel refreshed. As creeks join streams and become the great rivers, let our faith and love grow stronger. And as we stand in awe of the great beauty of the Rocky Mountains, let our faith in God increase and renew, and let this Shabbat be a time of peace. Amen. Upon arriving in Jerusalem, the pilgrims lifted their eyes to the mountains and they cried out in unison, "From where does my help come?" And with a singular voice they answered, "My help comes from God, maker of heaven and earth." Well, this Shabbat, we lift our eyes to the beauty of our mountains as we welcome the Sabbath with its embrace of peace. We join together as Sinai. From the walls of Jerusalem came out a call to worship. Our call to worship as we rise and continue with the cantor and the chanting of Baruch Hu.
In the evening blessing before the Shema, we begin with the awareness of our natural being.
Where we are, what time it is, the weather, and the length of day.
Night brings the fear of darkness and chaos, so we focus on the comforting rhythm and the order of creation.
Blessed are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, by whose brings on the evening.
By whose wisdom the gates of heaven open.
By whose understanding the seasons change and the years pass.
By whose desire the stars are set on their journeys across the sky.
Creator of all day and night, rolling away light
in the face of darkness, and darkness in the face of light.
Separating day and night, God's name is the host of heaven, rule over us for all time.
Blessed are you, Lord,
who reigns on the evening.
Shabbat Shalom.
We continue with the most ancient prayer found within our Siddur, the Shema, as we'll join together with the Levi girls and they lead us in the Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Mahuto Leolam Va'ed.
As the waters closed upon the pursuing Egyptians, the Israelites were now free to sing their praises of Micha Mocha as we join with the cantor. On this Shabbat evening, we seek comfort and peace, shield us from hatred and destruction that plagues so many corners of our world, and console those in need. May we always feel protected in the shadow of your wings, for blessed are you, O God, whose shelter of peace spreads over us, over all people and over Jerusalem, as we continue Hashkivenu. And we read in the book of Exodus, and the Lord created the heavens and the earth on the sixth day, and on the seventh day he ceased from his work and rested. Let's join with the cantor now in singing Vishamru.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat חסד ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
The prayer Birkat HaGomel expresses gratitude for the miracle of healing and the full restoration of one's health, to family and friends, and indeed, full restoration to life itself. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hagomel l'chayavim tovot, sheg gimalani kol tov. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who bestows kindness upon each of us, and who has bestowed goodness upon me. May God, who has bestowed kindness upon us, continue to bestow every goodness upon each of us forever. Now there are those in our community who are in need of healing of body, mind, and spirit, as the cantor continues. Yishaberach. Eternal God, we turn to you seeking comfort, faith, and hope. Bless all of those who put themselves at risk to care for the sick, Send strength and courage to the doctors, the nurses, all the support staff in the front lines of this battle. Bless the medical scientists and researchers with insight and skill, dedication and fortitude, because they're working day and night across the world to discover healing treatments. Bless the sacred work of their hands. And may this plague pass from among us speedily. Help us, God, to see that we are one world, one people. And bless especially all those who are in need of healing. Send health, O God, watch over us. Hear our prayer. Amen. As we continue with the beautiful prayer sung by the cantor Adonai Svatai, it makes us think about be not afraid of silence. It's more powerful than the unpolished word. It allows God's voice to be heard. It allows tears and doubt to tumble out. Be there with quiet compassion that flows from the depths of your being, through your eyes, your touch, your sighs, into your very soul. Be not afraid of silence, as the cantor continues, Adonai Svatai.
Adonai Svatai tiftach ufi agid tehilatecha. Adonai Svatai tiftach ufi agid tehilatecha.
May God, who makes peace in the high heavens, grant peace to us, to all humankind, as we join with the cantor in our prayer for peace. Let's take a moment now for a thought and a prayer. These past few months, as we stayed in our homes under self-isolation, and some begin to slowly return to the streets. Well, it reminds me a bit of the story of Noah. Imagine for a moment that you're Noah. You emerge from self-isolation in the ark to an empty world. Outside of the ark, there are no people, no animals, no birds. The silence, well, it must have been deafening. It's no surprise that one of the first things that happened, first thing is Noah and his family, they leave the ark. They were to witness a rainbow in the sky and a promise from God to never destroy the world again. And then Noah planted a vineyard, and he sat back in his easy chair and he got drunk. Now, let's return to the 20th century. There's a poignant scene near the end of the film Schindler's List, when Oskar Schindler, well, he looks at his car and he realizes he could have saved 10 more Jews with it. He looks at his watch, worth 2 Jews, and his suit, another Jew. Even though he saved so many, he saved 1,200 Jews, still Schindler knows that there were still more Jews that he could have plucked from the gas chambers, and the thought, well, it's incredibly painful. Now, I remember when I was teaching suicide awareness classes in the military, I used to use the example, actually the question, when teaching, if you notice a colleague who appears to be unhappy, sad in a way that, well, it seems just a little off, and you never approach him, you think that perhaps you should, but you feel it's really none of my business. Then you learn that the very same person, well, that person attempted suicide. So you have to wonder, if you had reached out to him, is there something you could have done? That is suicide awareness. When you know the answer is yes, I could have. I should have done more. Well, Noah spent 120 years rebuking his generation. Noah tried to save them, but he failed. And still the lingering question amongst the rabbis, could Noah have done more? When Noah emerged from his ark to an utterly dead world, Noah knew with certainty that he could have done more. So our lesson, then with Noah and with Oskar Schindler, it's always easier to know what we could have done after the fact. And the trick, of course, is to know beforehand just how much of a difference you and I are able to make. So the story of Noah tells us as slowly we emerge from our homes, look around you. See who needs reaching out to. We're slowly beginning to get busy in our lives again. But as you look around to those in need, you look around, we've learned that maybe later is just not the answer. Perhaps afterward you might find out you missed that time to act. And as painful and as challenging and as awkward as it was, reach out to the person. Reach out to those people around you. It's a heck of a lot better than waiting until it's too late and knowing that you could have done more. When one of the last scenes in the film of Schindler's List, as Schindler prepares to flee from the Allies, the workers make him a gold ring. It was a small token of their appreciation. And when he's presented the ring, Schindler, well, he's told a lesson from the Talmud that's written inside of the ring. It said, whoever saves a single life, it's as though he has saved the world. Each of us can make a difference. Each of us can make a difference despite the direction society may go. You can make a difference. Our rabbis taught us that as long as one good person exists, good still exists in the world. We still have today in our hands. So God, give us continued strength to do the things we need to do. Amen. At this moment, in memory of our loved ones who are no longer with us, we join hands in love and remembrance. A link has been broken in the chain that bound us together, yet strong bonds of home and love hold us to one another. Though our loved ones are beyond our sight, we do not despair, for we'll always be comforted by precious memories. Join with me now in the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitzgadal v'yitzkadash shemei rabba, v'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechal Beit Yisrael, b'galav izman kari v'imramein. Yehesh mei rabba mevarach le'olam omei maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yithalev v'yithalal shemei dekudesha abrichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, damiran bi'alma v'imramein. Yehei shlomo rabba min shemaya v'chayim, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imramein. Oseh shalom b'imramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imramein. Thank you for joining us, and now let me offer a closing prayer. Let the rain come and wash away the ancient grudges, the bitter hatreds held and nurtured over generations. Let the rain wash away the memory of hurt, the neglect, and let the sun come out and fill the sky with rainbows. Let the warmth of the sun heal us wherever we are broken, and let it burn away the fog so we can see each other clearly, so that we can see beyond the labels, beyond accents, gender, or skin color. Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. May the Lord grant strength to his people and bless all peoples with peace. Amen and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Please join us with Cantor Michelle as we do Kiddush and Motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pari hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avon.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
That was a good one.